During this period, the analogy out there was that amongst the Koreans, amongst the Australians and other American soldiers was that you won't find a lady with the lamp out here, but you will find the next best, which is the 60 para field. Because they worked day and night relentlessly to make sure that they could save as many lives as possible.
Before we sailed, we were given a talk that, look boys, you are going abroad. It is for the first time that Indian Army is going on a peace mission. Army normally go for fighting war, but you people have been deputed to bring peace to that war-torn nation. We felt very happy and that it will be an enjoyable trip.
November 1950, the 60 para field ambulance unit moved to Korea, and of course 60 paras it's a legend in itself. They were basically a mercy force for medical aid to the prisoners of war and of course the civilians at the time out there, the locals, but they somehow got dragged in to the battle, and in Operation Tomahawk on the 20th of March 1951, they were part of the 187 Regimental Combat Team of the Airborne Battalion of the United States Army. And during this period, in fact, they performed 2,300 surgeries in the midst of battle over a period of time, and they treated nearly 200,000, that's 2 lakh casualties. And therefore, because of this, paratroopers, as you know, wear a green, you have the green berets, you have the maroon berets. The Indian Army wears the maroon beret. So they were nicknamed the Maroon Angels. That's where the angel word came from, because of the compassion and the tireless, relentless effort shown by them to look after the patients and make sure that the best treatment was given, what was available.
The soldiers stand between the nation and the enemy. He is safeguarding his nation. And a doctor or a medical person, he is standing between life and death. He is not bothered whether he is an enemy person or our own person. But he is an injured person, he is a sick person, he needs treatment. War hero, as they call, is known as by having a machine gun or a rifle or a tank or a battleship. But a medical team, this hero, war hero is not known with their stethoscope or surgeon with a scalpel. Not known this, but he is performing a very important task, and people who have been cured by them, they know that what difference does it make of a help from the doctor.
I think it was a very honorable move by the government of India to look at in totality of this non-aligned movement. They moved resolutions to address the communist government, what their thought process was. They brought the two parties together. They helped. They were disliked by both the parties. They helped bring the prisoners exchange. So those are also warrior traits. To speak the truth irrespective of the consequences. These are warrior traits.
I think the legacy, if you asked me and some of my people, is that out of a chaotic condition, the Koreans have built themselves up to something that is extraordinary in this main matter of being able to come back from absolute chaos to where they are now. I think that is a situation, that is a lesson that we should all learn.
He's saying nobody in the world remembers what people do for them. But here there is this country who year after year, after so many years have passed, but yet the Koreans want and respect those people all over the world who fought for them and invite them over and over again so that, they are not forgotten. So he's saying it is such a warm, loving country that this attitude, they're so down to the earth, it's like overwhelming for him. And he was very sentimental about it actually.
We look forward for a longer association and to learn more about Korea now, that people are becoming more and more aware of Korea. And thanks to our fathers who fought the war, I hope a lot of Indians are going to learn more, which we were really not aware of earlier.
As I say again, the people of Korea, their attitude, their love is admirable as such. And I look forward to going again for a visit there.
I would by no means say that the Korean War was smaller, but definitely it is not yet in the textbooks of the children in schools in India as of today.
Because the British were basically the ones who were colonizing us for a long time. Our history was mostly skewered, unfortunately. We learnt about our history, Indian history, and we learnt about Western history. So we haven't learnt enough about other parts of the world.
That's the sad part. That should come into the curriculum in India. Why teach the European history, the American history? India has no role there. India had a role in the Korean War. Why not teach that?